This is NextGenWeb.org reporting from the 2007 NextCom conference in Chicago, and we are here with Dr. George Ford from the Phoenix Center, and Dr. Ford is the chief economist there at the Phoenix Center, and we just finished up a panel talking about the broadband debate and trying to put that into perspective. What were your overall thoughts and takeaways from the panel?
I thought it was a really great panel. I really learned a lot about the messaging of the topic of broadband deployment, and really I think the key thing I walked away with is the importance of things like healthcare over broadband and the kind of applications that you normally don't hear about in the policy debates. You're hearing about, can I download the latest Disney movie over my internet connection, rather than can I get health care, and can the internet save my life in a certain situation, or provide really high quality health care and expertise in rural areas. Can businesses interact and reduce their travel expenses in a very good video conferencing platform? I think that message was really hit me as being sort of why we need to really think about broadband deployment in a practical sense. I mean, I've always thought that the real issue here is how does broadband affect the productivity of businesses and economic growth, more than how does it affect people's entertainment options. And I thought the panel did a pretty good job talking about that today.
Now, is it accurate to say, in your opinion, that the market-based approach that government has taken to date with the internet has allowed applications like telemedicine and other broadband applications to flourish, both with business and to users of the system?
I think so. I mean, the regulation rarely impacts the applications, software applications. The main thing is deploying the network and having the network set up such that it can prioritize healthcare if it needs to, and have that intelligence there. The deregulatory framework for internet deployment, it seems to be working pretty well. I mean, the cable industry has always had the freedom. They were the first to deploy in a widespread fashion. Excluding the broadband from the regulatory regime a few years ago has led to massive investments by the companies. So it's kind of hard to quibble with those results. I'm sure some people can, but it seems to be working fairly well. And the only issue is, does the government need to intervene in cases where the private investment, for all the reasons the private investment is driven by profit. There may be some places, rural areas, where it's just not sensible to do, and you may need to, if you want it to happen, you may need to intervene and do something about it.
And lastly, moving forward, in your opinion, what are the most important things we can focus on in terms of making sure that we continue to deploy broadband as quickly as we can?
I think we need to hold on to the deregulatory path that we're on right now to see how it works out. I think we need to get focused on where broadband is available and where it isn't available, and I think we need to focus on the important issues rather than get distracted with things like OECD rankings and things that really don't impact what we want in this country, which is near universal deployment of the best networks available.
Dr. Ford, we appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
This is NextGenWeb.org reporting live from the 2007 NextCom conference in Chicago.